Alright guys, today I want to talk about Watersnake. I'm going to talk about body language, I'm going to talk about feed response, and I'm going to talk about communal living. We're going to start with communal living though. Now a lot of people know that garter snakes are a communal species. This information has become more and more available and more popular and more understood and accepted since garter snakes have become more popular and more readily available in the reptile community. There's the fish he just ate 2 days ago. Well, yesterday. Something that a lot of keepers and breeders and also reptile enthusiasts or even just the main public aren't aware of is that water snakes are also communal, just like garter snake. And just like garter snakes, we have evidence that in the wild, water snakes spend time with each other, seeking out groups of one another and staying close by. With captive bred garter snakes, people have been able to see the bonds that the snakes build with each other and the little cliquey groups that they start to form once they're housed in the same environment. A large misconception is that all reptiles are non-friendly with cage mates. A large misconception also is that all reptiles, if they're found in the same place and look to be snuggling, it is a competition for resources and heat. However, in the case of water snakes and garter snakes, that is not always true. In fact, most of the time, even if you have a 75-gallon tank with perfect heating and all of the space in the world across the entire thing, you will often see that your garter snakes and your water snakes will instead be cuddled up together pretty much anywhere in that enclosure. The bonds that these little ones create with each other in their groups are actually pretty strong, to the point where if you remove one from the environment, they will notice. And in some cases, they will act as though this has upset them, refusing to eat, hiding more often, or even being less handleable than they were. So generally, as far as feeding response goes, these guys are pretty good at letting you know they are ready to eat. Sometimes all I need to do is take a fish out and put it in the cup, and both snakes are looking around the tank excited for food. Cora eats out of my hand pretty much every single meal. She does not take fish from the cup or from the ground. However, this little guy, if you go to put a fish in the cup, you will know he's hungry because he pokes his little head out and he comes out to find his fish. A few minutes later, you'll find him in the cup and no more fish. So now I've talked a little bit about communal living and what they do when they're ready to eat. Stay tuned for more videos.